Yeah, and not to mention, I mean, the last 2 weeks, you've had a considerable amount of work. Fill me in on the last 2 weeks or so.
Oh my God, it just has been so much. Right now, we went and we started a grant in a school that went extremely well. We're going, and now not only are we doing the work, right? But as we're doing the work, everything's no hiccups. And what happens? I get sick, right? I get strep throat. And at this very moment, right, with the grant, I'm the only person who's actually, you know, liable and able to actually work because the background checks came back. So what ends up happening, I get strep throat. So now the kids go 2 days without, being helped
Yeah,
because I can't even send the team. Not until these guys are cleared.
right, right,
Now, most people in my conditions, they stay down.
sure.
Not me.
Yeah,
I didn't stay down. I went, I made some phone calls, I reached out to some people, and thank God they saw my situation and they actually expedited the clearing process.
nice
And
for the
then
guys
for
to
the
be able
team.
to. Yeah,
So now the team is going there, they're getting served. But if I don't get sick, that expedition never happens.
right.
So what happened to me? Or is the better question, what happened for me?
For you. Yeah. Wow.
And we deal with more people. We deal with other schools and other environments, which also freed me up to then go help another school.
Mm.
Because it's not that we're just impacting the kids. We go in there to impact everybody. We go in there to
Yeah.
impact the teachers, be a reminder of how great of a job they're doing. Expose the kids to what we know and our specific knowledge. So that way that can also then go and transfer into the classrooms for the teachers who are already doing the most incredible job in the world. Because that's God's work.
Yeah.
They're strengthening the next generation. They're raising them. Like kids' impressions are strongest until 7 years of age.
And what age group are you typically working with?
Second and third,
Okay.
right? Fourth, fifth,
Yeah.
kindergarten, first. You name it, middle
Nice.
schools, high schools. But this is the time to catch them. If we can go and we could teach them to start doing the work now, that's going to be a part of their passion. That turns into specific knowledge, which then turns into purpose and what they do for others.
Yeah.
It's priceless. Because I know I didn't start my road, not with intention until my early 30s. Imagine like I did it unintentionally. I was always working on what I love. But imagine if somebody would have just like given me the formula. So we're helping out that environment, and it's amazing to be able to serve and inspire an environment. It's amazing to be able to walk into a building and change the whole atmosphere because of the way that we engage, the way we take accountability, the way we're looking to problem solve. We're looking to do the work. We give out extra sessions that aren't in contract, because at the end of the day, it's about the impact on the kids,
Yeah.
and you can't beat that. Then coming up, we got Career Day in Union Hill High School. We got 3 presentations, 3 chances to inspire
Yeah.
the next generation, and just to share Give Fitness' story, share all the challenges and obstacles that it's taken us to get here at 5 years.
Is that what's gonna be going on Career Day?
100%. We're telling the Give Fitness journey
Nice.
because it's an accumulation of doing and giving,
Yeah.
from serving kids, from serving the public, from serving companies and helping, head of operations, vice presidents, presidents, CEOs, help them just make little tweaks for their environments and the culture so they become more high performance. They could become more engaging, they can become more productive. But ultimately, it's it's about making the switch back to eccentric.
Mm. Fill me in on that.
Well, we've been brought up to be consumers. Buy this, buy that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like why does the new iPhone always have to come out?
the new iPhone, the shirt you wear, the shoes you wear, the glasses, you know, the Prada, like you know, the car you drive. We've been brought up to be consumers.
Yeah.
What about if we were brought up to learn how to create our eccentric anatomy that can make us autonomous in this world?
Mm-hmm.
And now that there's no room for those things, but figure your nature out, figure your eccentric stack. Stack yourself up eccentrically with the things that make you feel good, with the things that make you come alive. Find a way how you can service that eccentric, how you can make it into something eccentric. You know, like you turn that eccentric into a way like, hey, like for example, we do fitness, right? So we teach fitness to others. We teach others our specific values and our specific knowledge. Because it makes a better life. Because when someone does weights, it's hard and it feels hard until it feels easy. But when that transfers to life, right?
Yeah.
That's eccentric. And ultimately, what makes us happy is progress.
Yeah.
Progress. Little progress. Like they say, you know, perfection is the enemy of progress.
Mm.
All we need is progress. If we feel a little progress, a little dopamine kick comes in.
Yeah.
You know, endorphins kick in. And that's the thing. Everyone's trying to hit this home run or this long shot or this. No, just a little bit a day. 1% better every day.
Yeah.
You know, just get something done every day.
Yeah.
See what happens. See what it turns into. And then, you know, like I always say, there's, and I'm going to use this terminology, there's the physical man who is everything's transactional.
Okay.
I'll do this, but this is what I expect. You see what I'm saying? Or if I do this, this is what I want you to do for me. You know, so it's like, I can go and tell someone, hey, if you read these books and you go get a job over here and you look at this as an apprenticeship, and then I promise you, you'll be able to run a business in this industry, right? They'll be like, nah, because they can't see it. It's physical. They're like, no, like, why don't you just get me the job that pays this, and that's what it is, and this is what my time is worth.
Yeah.
Where the spiritual man, right?
I like this. I like where this is going.
Of course, you know, he believes before anything exists. So because he believes, he does the work without reward. And the work is he goes, he studies, he becomes an expert in a field or industry. He takes the apprenticeship in that field and industry. And then what happens is, obviously, when the opportunity arises, he's prepared. Because he had faith and belief in what he was doing and that it was going to pan out.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Most people, they want to go do something and they think that it's going to be overnight. No, hey, listen. If you want to become an expert in anything, it takes 10,000 hours. That's the rule. If you really want to build anything, like, you know, a business has a 33% chance of making it within the first 3 years. And let alone, like, you're not even talking about making profit.
Right.
Most businesses for the first 3 years, they'll make profit.
Right.
You know, like, so it's like you have to somewhat know and start visualizing that this is a long haul. See, when we started Get Fitness, right? Like, for me, it's a journey. For me, I think the markers are the 5-year marks. It's never been a year mark.
Okay.
5-year marks.
Yeah.
You know, in the next 5 years, I see us exponentially growing. I see us maybe 20 to 40 schools, maybe, you know, 10 to 20 corporations, maybe 10 gyms, because by then we've developed enough people. The reason why we're not growing rapidly is because what matters is the foundation.
Yeah.
I can go and I can and I can easily spread out and this and that, whatnot. But then it's what about the reputation? What about the name? You know, what about the word of the brand and the things that we represent? If it cannot be delivered authentically, genuinely, and to the best of what we have to offer,
Right.
it's not time to do that.
Right. To like expand. And
No,
range
because
it.
if you like, let's just say like if you're thinking about just making quick money, right?
Yeah.
I can market, hit an area with the type of facility we have. We can open up a gym, market everything, 6 months to a year, and go open and go close. Because everybody will try it out. You can make a great profit and then just close it down the year. If you rent a space, you're not liable for nothing. You could go, just take all that equipment, just make sure that it's all mobile and transportable, and you could go from town to town, city to city.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
But I'm not looking to do that. I'm looking to
Right.
build trees.
Yeah.
I'm looking to build trees that are gonna take root in townships and communities, and it's gonna add to the town and to the community and to the city. I'm
Yeah.
looking for those trees to grow so big that then they go and they grow out branches and they branch out, and then they give out fruit.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, and speaking on that in this environment, particularly, especially because I'm not from Maywood, but knowing that so many people from the community come and just connect here, it's like, man, that's beautiful. So, I see that this becoming a tree in many other environments for other communities.
That's what it's about, Like we're establishing our specific knowledge, but the most beautiful part is that we're not stopping at the physical, mental, and emotional fitness.
Right.
And ultimately that's the energetic fitness. But with the energetic fitness, it's not just going in and just the energy that you have for the day. Like we're teaching life. We're helping people see more. We're helping people open up their perceptions.
Yeah.
We're helping people expand. We're helping people be more. Because think about what we stand for. Health, right? Which is the number one thing we all need. Health is the ultimate wealth. If you don't have your physical and mental health, you don't have anything. Wealth, to have all the money in the world and not be able to physically move.
It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's a tough life.
If you have problems mentally, right, that's tough too, because that means that your thoughts are running wild.
Yeah.
So, like you're talking about fear or anxiety, you're talking about depression, you're talking about a lot of things. But it's because they haven't been taught to explore life. And that's the thing. Comfort is actually a human being's enemy, because
Right.
comfort causes entropy, and entropy means to do nothing. And just too many people want to do nothing. Everyone's a superior planner. Everyone's a superior visualizer, but nobody's a superior doer.
Right.
The question is, can you do? Can you go take action? Can you move? People don't do that.
Yeah.
And that's the mistake. I tell everyone, yes, plan, but plan with a deadline.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Sure.
Plan with a deadline. And then if the plan is too far away, all right, let's break it down. What little steps can we take?
Yeah.
And then if you still can't figure out the plan, just go do the thing. You'll learn by doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I can tell you is if you succeed, amazing. If you fail, you'll learn more. You'll see more. So it's still amazing. Either way. And nobody can ever take that firsthand experience from you. Firsthand experience is the key to life.
Yeah.
Because we grow by doing what we don't know and by feeling uncomfortable. Like those feelings that you feel that it's actually, that's where life begins. But you've been taught to fear that.
Yeah.
So that's why we teach first health, then happiness, because you have to find out what makes your heart come alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the most important thing that we build here is the confidence. Nobody in this world can do anything without self-confidence and self-belief. If you don't have self-confidence and self-belief, it's impossible to manifest. It's impossible to succeed. It's impossible to become more than what you are. So when someone goes and they do a heavy deadlift or a heavy squat, that builds confidence. That builds self-belief.
Yeah. Feels great when you do those things.
Of course. And then the plan, like the plan is and the strategy is to then start talking about how this translates into other areas of someone's life. And to push them to go down. Now that you took this step, now that you did this extraordinary thing,
Yeah.
why not do a little bit more?
Yeah. That's amazing.